Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Welcome to this channel. It's always a pleasure to see you. Let me use this opportunity to say thank you to everybody for watching the videos, for liking, for sharing, for the subscriptions, and thank you for your feedback. The comments that you guys leave are very encouraging and they show the engagement and they help me to see what's going on in some people's mind. I just want to say thank you, and also thank you for all the gallant heroes. When I go on various other platforms and I see those faithful supporters who are still standing with us on this journey towards finding baby testimony and supporting Ruth Matthew, it just gladdens my heart that there are still faithful, godly, lovely people in the world. So for this presentation, I just want to quickly ask for Fex how he does it, because apparently someone has turned him into someone who might be omnipresent, that he can be at many places at the same time. And one of the posts Prophets made, it wasn't a video, I think it was a photo, and he said something about churches, the pastors, how they attend and they collect offerings and all that. So I made a comment on that. And so this video was inspired by the response that someone made to my comment. I'll share the comment. But before I do that, let me ask Prophet, you need to let us know, give us a secret, how you do it, how you're able to race around all platforms and leave comments under your own post as different people. And you need to confirm to us how many accounts have you got to be able to do this. So let me see. I hope I'll be able to successfully share this screen. Okay, this is the screen I want. I do not want this one. I'm not sure why it's showing me all the other screens. Okay, I am going to read this. So this is the screen I actually want to share. Okay. Sorry. I am not very good at these things. So yes. So this was the response to my post. Yes, that's one of my Facebook, my actual Facebook account, OJ Oshibuki. So the guy said, Joseph Unamu, this man Prophet is satanic and he wants to demand all true men of God and close churches from Nigeria before all other African countries. He knows Nigeria pastors are making great impact in this generation, so he was sent to start with TB Joshua, Jeremiah, and now all other men of God, inclusive. Some of the comments who are supporting him on Facebook account that was created by him. He is the one commenting with the accounts just to carry more people along. Please, you people should block him and unfollow him. Oh dear. So I hope you saw that. So Prophet, I am just coming to ask you to let us know how many accounts you've got that you're using to respond to your own posts on the social media platforms, just because you're trying to get people to follow you. Interestingly, that person said something about the impact that the useless gods of men are making in his nation. Seriously? Those people make impact according to this brainless person? They make impact? Yet in this situation, dire situation, where people are using money to buy money, they go to those shrines and they still collect offerings from them, where people can't have access to their own finances in their bank accounts. They still expect them to pay tithe and give offerings. This is a nation where people have been fasting and praying for decades. Yet the situation has continued to deteriorate, not in a pleasant way, in all areas of life. And someone says they have impact. They have impact. All the prayers and fasting, 70 days, 80 days, 30 days, 40 days, 21 days, 27 days, 3 days, all-night prayers that have been done for over 5 decades in all of the various shrines, and the mushroom ones, the mega ones, the mushroom ones that have sprung up. What has happened to all those prayers? Like I said, people have been kingdom finances. People have been partnering with all these shrines for years. Aren't those enough to be great foundation for Nigerian economy to flourish? Well, maybe I'll save that for another day. But expressly on this video, I just simply want to ask Prof, please let us know how many accounts you've got. But I thank God because a few people know me. I do not have a great following on that account because that's not my intention. I do not intend to have 5 million, 5,000, 10 billion people following me and only 2 are in touch with me. That's an account where people who are there are precious to me and they are in touch with me. But thank goodness, if that person had some brain that worked properly, they would click on the various accounts and see. I know some of them are just so lazy. So I believe that's another damage control that they're trying to use. So one thing I would give the guy though, because I in the past I get all the abuses, all the insults, and they just make me laugh so much. But in fairness to him, kudos to him, there was not a word of abuse to myself who he was responding to. He was only advising to unfollow and block Prof. Boo-hoo, sorry. No apologies. Prof, we run this race together. There is no blocking, there is no unfollowing. I do not know why you're even coming to make these comments. You guys don't want him to speak. Leave us alone. We will continue to speak and share the truth of God's word and what happened to Ruth Matthew when she went to the messy shrine in 2019 where baby testimony vanished from. Prof, I'm waiting to hear from you, my dear brother. The accounts that you've got on social media where you're making comments by yourself to gather people and get support from others. But I thank God for all of you faithful supporters, those helping in one way or the other. Thank you for your prayers. They are very, very powerful. It is only by the grace of God that perfects that man is still standing. Guys, let us not relent. Those people, they're not just coming to make empty threats. They are trying. They are making attempts. They are working tirelessly. But only the grace of God is keeping Prof. Let's not forget this. That man needs our prayers. He needs our support. The damage control will always continue. But let's just continue to trust God to keep him and all of us safe until we find justice for Ruth Matthew and her child. I thank you for your time today. God bless all of us as my voice is getting somehow. Anyway, you take care. I'll see you soon.